Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to another episode of the Clash Course. I'm back. I'm back this time.
I'm back.
I know.
I'm always here.
We're back. We're here. I know it's been a week, guys. Ladies and gentlemen out there, thank you so much. This is your first time hanging out with us at the Clash Course? I saw a little hype on there. What was her name? Sorry, I missed it. Oh, it was Umbria. How do I say her name? Oh, she's like, yes, simply Andrea. Thank you so much for hanging out on your first ever Clash Course. If this is your first time hanging out with us at the Clash Course, this is where we really go in depth with the character. We talk about playstyles, we talk about lore, we talk about art. We kind of connect with the community, talk about what we're doing at the studio, and just kind of give us an all-around update on what's going on over here at Motiga. Wow.
Thor and his team aren't basement dwellers anymore. You guys all moved up.
I know. We've done so everything's happened. We are now in the new place. We are now we've split the team. Like we are now in the top of the studio. You guys are at the bottom of the studio. This is sign language for splitting the team. If you guys didn't know out there in chat, it's been a great time. I went to TwitchCon. I had a lot of fun over there at TwitchCon. That was fun. And then as you guys know, I made a transition from Florida to Seattle, so I had to go back last week and kind of take all my stuff, pack it up. I got to see Zeri. Zeri's doing a lot better, guys. I know if some of my old viewers out there was wondering how she's doing. She had liver disease, but she's good. She's doing great. She's recovering. But it's so good to see you guys out there in chat. It's been a long time. Well, we're back. We're back with the Margrave, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Margrave. I've had a little bit of a love-hate with Margrave because I hate when he's against me. I love when he's on my team. I'm like, yes, praise the sun, he's here. It is so good. I know, speaking of people who love Margrave, we got Pyro Insane hanging out with us. And also, not only that, we had our Streamers Initiative kick off for the first time.
Yeah, that's a huge thing.
That was. I hope everybody out there in chat enjoyed the Streamers Initiative. We had a lot of great streamers come out. This is one step in a much bigger picture. We're going to be doing it again and again and again. And I know I was so proud of my viewers, so proud of the streams out there. They put their heart and soul into it. I'm really excited that the Twitch community got to see a first sneak preview of what streaming is going to be like for us. And there was a couple of little bumps. There's little bumps that happens. It's the community. It does. We had allegations of view bots and stuff like that, but we rolled with it. We rolled it with it as a community.
That was something I didn't even know about when they were talking about it. I was like, I feel really old. I was like,
back in my day, we just had robots on Toonami. But we rolled with it. We I've been addressing that fact. I've been in contact with Twitch a lot. I was with them all morning yesterday, and we're taking care of it, guys. I want to say for anybody out there that was affected negatively with that bots, I want to say I apologize from the bottom of my heart. It stinks. That being said, moving forward, we are going to be trying to address all these issues and trying to make our environment the best possible place it could be.
Do they just target like new things that come up? Like when they see something new, like they
there's a couple different ways view bots will affect a stream, unfortunately, and it's very hard to track that down. There is telemetry that shows, hey, who used view bots or who's sending these view bots, but in general sense, it's very hard to kind of track down that's doing. The best we can do is kind of keep the knowledge out there for the information for streamers, but hey, how to best combat when this happens to you. But that being said, we're going to get into that, have some forward-facing blog posts about view bots. But let's talk about happy things. I'm back, baby. I'm back, and I'm ready to do some Clash Course with you guys. We had a really fun episode. I got a nice community spotlight with two people, not one, but two. But it's hard. How do you spotlight just one person? I mean, when the community makes those things like Rematch did with that video, it's easy to spotlight that. But I just want to take all of you in my big arms. So I want to be like, gigantic community. You're all my spotlight. You're all the best. You're the best around. Ain't nobody ever gonna bring you down. Can somebody put some morphine in Thor's coffee? You don't want to do that. You don't want to,
I'm the morphine.
He's the
well,
cob.
Here we go with the stream.
Salt
and
and
then
pepper.
Thor is
Man, I did have an energy drink around here somewhere. It's gone. But anyways, if you guys are here to the Clash Course the first time, guys, thank you so much for stopping in, tuning in. We do this every Tuesday, 1 to 3. And if you guys want to check out our past VODs, Zenobia and Sven will be up this weekend. We had a little bit of a degradation with quality when we transferred it over to YouTube. For whatever reason, it happens. It's YouTubers. So we got to figure out what that's about. And I'll load it up there. Again, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We have such an exciting 2 months coming up. Oh my gosh. When I say, chat, that I've been in meetings seeing amazing things, I'm not lying to you. Oh my god. And we're going to be showing some things off very soon. I don't like teasing you, chat, but I promise you these next 2 months are going to be very, very exciting. Is it going to be a new level? Is it going to be a new hero? Is it going to be new animations? Maybe it's all three. I don't know. I'm hoping. It's going to be great, though. We are oh my gosh, Becky.
Are we going to show the new big thing?
Maybe the big thing?
Maybe the biggest thing? Yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. This is, here we go. Team Purple Cobra goes, hype. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, that being said, as we do the Clash course, we want to kind of have you on to talk a little bit about art. Yep. Where did Margrave come from, the conceptually design? How did that character start off in the beginning, and where it ended up now? Because I know Margrave has gone through a bunch of changes.
It mostly came from my relationship with my father.
Spears and weapons. I don't know how to take that. Okay, Vinod. No, I'm kidding. I hope that's not true because
no, it's not.
Wow.
That would be very weird.
That just got deep and heavy.
A giant guy with armor and a demon hand, and I just drew him.
Yeah. Well,
no.
you know, I've heard of weirder things out there. But before we get into the artistic wise, I gotta highlight the community and this art and the spotlights and the art and the creativity that you guys bring to us because, like I said, it's a breath of fresh air.
Right.
I love seeing that. There isn't too much, if I'm gonna be honest with you, Margrave fan art. What are you doing, guys? Come on.
Yeah.
Boom! No, I'm kidding. Teasing. I'm not gonna put that on you.
You don't want to draw like armor? Armor is so fun to draw.
and hands. I've heard hands is quite a new one. But that being said, we do have some good fan art, and we've had some brand new fan art as well that I definitely want to highlight because, it's good. It's good, my friend. It's really good. And speaking of community spotlights, it kind of ties into that as well, but we'll get into that after the video. So let me kind of bring this up right now. Right meow. Switch it on over to here real quick. And boom, here we go. First up on the list is this. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Oh, it's good. It's like liquid on one side and lightning on the other. Two ladies attacking each other in the middle of the night. I don't know if it's nighttime or not, but it just sounded good in my head. Yeah. But yeah, I love when you have characters fighting against each other. Yeah. Much like we had the Blizzard Overwatch character Tracer versus Trip. Right. But I love an art game where he just has two different characters. And I don't know if you guys talked about when we talked about Zenobia on our Clash course, we did mention that she has a pet, and we're getting into that. So there was some mutterings and whisperings of what that's going to look like. Right, but Zenobia is David Reed's lady. I was hanging out with Mo Pakethulu, and he's like, "That's my girl. That's my girl." So hey, David, I'm gonna get on with your bad self. But getting back to the video picture, rather, this is light versus dark. Unfortunately, I don't know who did this. Like they didn't put their name. Oh. So if that's you out there, is that you? Who is this? Who is this? Whoever you are. If you're in chat, praise be unto you because it's a great video. I love it. Trip, however, reminds me of a very small little girl, like almost dwarfish.
Yeah, she's almost like.
She's a hobbit.
Yeah,
she's from Hobbitsville, and under the Shire. Oh man, I love it. I love it. The proportions aren't quite 100%. It almost looks like that is that drawn or is that like straight from the game? I don't know. It looks almost like it could be from the game.
A mix.
Yeah, it could be a mix. You know, a little mix and match. I like it. I can dig it. It looks great. Which one? I like it. I like it. Moving on now, we have something a little bit lighthearted.
Yeah,
I saw this
I've
on
seen that one too, yeah.
I saw this on Twitter. And I was like, "Oh, that's so adorable. That's so adorable." This is by Lodhunsham554. Lodhunsham. I don't know. Maybe it's I want to say like an anime style. Lodhunsham554. Congratulations. This is a freaking fantastic. I love it. Look at he drew a little thing. He's like, "Nope." And that's just awesome. Paper mache meets painting with I just love it. I love it. It's so great.
Awesome.
It's awesome. Light Blue, how are you doing? Light Blue, welcome to the chat. Moving on now, slowly but surely, we have this one. Oh,
that one's pretty cool.
Wow. This
our game is you know it's got a kind of a light feel to it, even though you're in more crazy combat with each other.
Yeah.
But this darkens it. This is like
I know. This this has feeling like a lot, like this invokes a feeling of like you want to sit there, like it's almost a prelude to a movie or an anime show, and you're like, oh, this is gonna get good. This is gonna get good when it starts off like this. Nicolo down, wow, it's so great.
I really want to believe that like Voden knows what's going on. He whips around with a bow.
Yeah, exactly. Like this is indicative of something bigger. It's like he's right here, and he's like, boom, right to the left, to the right. It's great. I love it. It's great. And you can see the canyon going into it as well. You see Trip has that look on her face, and going into Trip, a little backstory. She's very professional with her kills. She's very professional as an assassin, but she does have a little bit of mirth, a little bit of life to her, and it's cool. I love getting to see two characters interact with each other, and just to see the depth, the detail. You can almost feel the fluffiness of Voden's mane. It's like, oh, I just want to pet the Voden, but I can't because it's not real. But it's cool. I love it. You did such a good job, Nickelodeon. I don't know if you're there, but hey, fantastic job. Again, this is awesome. I want to like paint this out, print this out, and put it on my wall. Just that good. That being said, we did show this off. We did show this off, but I had to bring it back one more time. Because it's Margrave. Because we got to show off the Margrave. She's so good. By the way, Skydrake, good to see you on the chat, my friend. that being said, Rabbit-kun, of course, we can't have a stream without a little bit of Rabbit-kun hype, and it's so cute. It's just Margrave how you don't see Margrave, and I had to. I could not have a Margrave stream without showing off a little bit of Margrave hype. Moving on, though,
this is a really early fan art.
This
I remember
is
this came out
very early. It shows a little bit of Mistforged love on there, and wow, it's just again like the other one. It has its own feeling, has its own vibe to it as an Aryan. I know you're probably not there. This is a really old one, but hey. It's great. It's great. I love it. It captures that feeling.
How big Margrave looks. Like,
Indeed.
Just a freight train.
Indeed. And then you have Trip in the back, harnessing that lightning, catching up. Doing a little bit of a blade dance. I like it. Last but not least, we have another one by Cariest. This is kind of in the same vein of Rabbit-kun does. It's a little bit chibier, and I like it. I can dig it. I love the chibi, and it takes Margrave, and I love the way they did the shadows. I really like the minimalist art style as much as I like the other one where it was like you see all that detail, and I can get lost in the detail. However, this just inspires like happiness, just happiness. Like,
closer to what we do in the game.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, whoa, that's just so nice. Like if Margrave charged like that at me in game, I'd be like, oh, Margrave, please, let's go jump in cannonball in the pool. But last but not least at all, we have one by
I haven't seen this one yet.
Jacob. Jacob is an old friend of mine, great artist, and he's been around. He's a community member. He's been a community member for a long time. He does his gigantic streams where he draws and hangs out with the community, and it just goes to show this is
that looks frightening.
That is the exact opposite of the other one. This is poop panting. This is poop panting. Not heavy breathing, but this is poop in the pants. Like if you saw this in the middle of the night, I would poop my pants. 9 out of 10. However, Trip is not scared. Trip is like, bring it.
She's got this.
Yeah, she's like, JK, I'm overpowered. Nope, kidding. Here we go. I
want to know if her stamina is too low to dodge. I think she's going to dodge.
Is that Teldo? Like, he turns around and like takes off her mat. I'm actually Teldo. Ladies and gentlemen, though, that concludes our fan art segment of the stream. I love it, guys. I can't tell you enough how much I love to see this fan art. It's fantastic. It's awesome. I say this word too much on stream. Absolutely fantastic. I don't know why I do it. It's just a word, but it comes to my mind. It bubbles forth like a spring because that's when I see your artwork. You guys do this to me. But changing gears a little bit, let's get into your work though.
My work.
Because ladies and gentlemen, let me be frank with you. Margrave has changed a lot. Call him the seasons because he has just changed over and over and over again. And getting to see where, like back when I played in Alpha back in November, he was completely different. Not completely different. He definitely had the same like feel to him, but he's gone through a bunch of changes. So I am honored, nay, pleasured to bring you the changes. To get to see where he came from. It's great. It's really cool to see, especially being one of the original characters. And it's really good to see that kind of stuff here. So let's go on over to artwork slides. And take it away, my friend.
Okay, so Margrave in the progression of our characters. So we had Roland, we had Uncle Sven, and we had Trip. And Uncle Sven was getting that. If you remember on this concept art for Uncle Sven, he went from kind of a skinny, grubby-looking old guy to the round, happy guy that we have. During that transition, he was kind of out of the game for a while, and so I was concepting the codename Tank character, who eventually became Margrave, and
he's so dangerous looking.
Our style was definitely coming together slowly. Every character, every model we make, the style was coalescing more. So we wanted a big guy. So I did a lot of drawings of a big, scary guy. There's, at this point, we didn't know what kind of weaponry. We didn't know anything like that. We just wanted some different looks and feels. So, you got number 1 here. There's like this shield guy with a big bracer on his fist.
Sweet.
You could feel like he could kind of collapse into just a round ball of spikes.
That's cool. Yeah.
Got a guy with a morning star.
Look at his face though. He is not a known giver of not a known giver of anything. Pleasantries. Not a known giver of pleasantries. We'll go with that stream. He is his face just deadpan. Like he just looks like a bully. He looks like a thug. I like it.
Number 3 here is a little bit more kind of the same kind of dude from number 2, but with a weird axe blade kind of thing. Yeah. Looks a little more mobile. Got this polearm guy.
I like the polearm. I do. I dig it. Like, we don't have something like that in our game.
You can see some beginnings of Margrave's helmet coming in.
Indeed.
He's got some weird hair, predator hair or something.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
I like it.
We got another guy like a stag beetle, which eventually
somebody in chat called that as well. Like, hey, imagine if like Margrave had a beetle skin or something like that. I agree. I know that's really cool. It's a really cool idea. I know people in the artists have talked about that before. And it's just awesome. I love that feeling because Beetle is obviously armored and stuff like that. And so I definitely love the kind of feeling that inspired.
This guy's got a big like mace or cudgel or whatever you want to call it.
Indeed.
And then I did another page. So what do we got here? We got
little axe, little
kind of feels like an executioner.
He does.
I like this big ramming shield he's got here.
Is he wearing a kilt?
Yeah, he's kind of like what Margrave has, like a leather kind of skirt.
You know why they call it a kilt and not a dress?
Why?
Because the last person that called it a dress got killed. Oh, there we go, Chad. I'll be here all weekend. Oh my God! All right, we're on to the next one.
Number 7 is actually an executioner. Like that's the whole idea.
Yeah.
Got an axe and a shield. 8 is another mace guy. You can see the rhino helmet still.
Indeed.
Being in there. This guy's kind of fun. He's just got 2 shields, so he would like bang them together and like just bowl his way through crowds.
Indeed.
And let's see what else.
Look,
Chad. More. This guy was kind of fun.
He almost looks like
a general.
Yeah.
Like he's got a falcon on his shoulder, but you can see the top of his armor is very much what we ended up with from Margrave. 11 is this shield guy that has a sword on his belt, but from the front he's just like a door coming at you.
I gotcha.
It's kind of a fun idea with just a head.
I'm liking the shield. I'm liking the helmet rather.
I also had the idea for number 11 where the shield is actually 2 pieces, one on each hand. So he would put them together and run forward.
Okay, all right.
Like, how when you see football guys practicing with the foam pads?
Yeah. Exactly. We're talking about sports ball.
And then I did some head exploration.
Look at those, like, he looks so gross.
Yeah, just weird, like, hunks of man in here. I don't know what that means.
Hunks of man. There you go, chat. You have it right there. Hunks of man coming live on a Twitch channel. Go Gigantic.
I feel like in our current Margrave, if he ever had a face at any point, it would be this one right here. There's a lot of crazy ideas in these, but what was missing is one that felt just oppressively like just a dark kind of character. A lot of these, they all feel mean, but some of them could even be heroic, and some of them could be
ruggedly good looking.
Yeah, and they all have you can always see he's fully human under there. He's a big guy. So then I did this exploration.
Oh my gosh,
that is when he got like demonic. And, like,
this is sick.
Scary.
I love. In chat, this is the first time I'm actually seeing these pictures as well.
Right.
That is great. Like,
so here we have like just this wretched kind of creature in a hunk of armor and a giant totem pole sized.
When we talked about Zenobia as well, we talked about what she had to give up for the power,
right? And
how it changed. And I know Margrave doesn't really factor into that as well, but imagine a story where Margrave did give up that power. Yeah. That's cool. I love it.
This one is what eventually became Margrave, as you can probably tell. So kind of that stag beetle, rhino beetle kind of look, and then this weird hand that looked a little different from everything else on him.
Yeah.
And he had a sword at that point. And let's see, we get these other 2 knights. The thing about these 2 guys is they're cool, but I feel like I've seen the game with these 2 in them.
Yeah.
Like maybe a Warhammer game or Darksiders or something like that. So people really like this one, this guy right here, because you didn't see his eyes, so it felt more scary that you didn't see his eyes. Kind of like the whole alien thing.
Yeah, the hood of the executioner.
Executioner hood. And the fact that I added like just scary teeth there. Yeah. It just feels like, okay, I don't know what's in there, but I don't want to talk to it. So we just started developing from there. The idea that hand is from a different place than the rest of him. It's funny because I'm a big fan of Hellboy, Mike Mignola's comic, and like I made this hand. And it's a Hellboy hand. I mean, there's no way around it. But like, I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna change the color so it's not such a Hellboy hand. Yeah. Every time I made it a different color, it just didn't work. Like I made it like a weird green, like it was jade or something. Okay. I tried like blue. I tried just black, but then he was already getting to be just black. So I was like, oh, it's red.
And when
just own it. If you get
Just go with
inspiration
it.
from someplace, just say it's the Hellboy hand. Just own it, and
awesome.
that way.
But it factors so much into the game as well, though, because
Yeah.
he has those fire animations into his
Right,
fist and stuff like
right.
that. And when it glows, it pulsates. And I love you can almost kind of see in that picture too the other red into it. Kind
Yeah. So this is when the idea was that he wasn't even. You don't even know if he's human. Like there's like. He's glowing from within of like evil kind of energy. We actually tried doing that when we got him into 3D.
Yeah.
The only problem that started is you can control it nicely in Photoshop or in your drawing program, but like in the game, he looked kind of like a little bit too many little specks to look at, like a whole bunch of lights coming at you.
Gotcha.
And it just didn't have that cool look. I'm developing the head on this page. So these funny things that are hanging off of him, there's one on the back too. They're called, like, we always call them door knockers.
Mm-hmm.
Like
it definitely has that car crash feel too.
Right. I like that. I like to always add when you have a character, especially for a video game, like that is going to be moving around a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, it's an action game, so like. It's good to put little elements that the animators can play with, and animators can do a lot with all kinds of shapes. But if you give them something that has a little hinge on it or a tassel, then as they develop, the skills and everything, like all that stuff, it's just going to feel like when he lands, that thing's going to jingle around.
Yeah, it's not static.
Stuff.
It moves with the character, and
Right.
it gives that its own breath of life.
So the difference between these two is. You can see the spikes on his back are they have a little bit more mass to them, and they're not as pointy. I tried making him really pointy, and the feedback for that one was it felt frail. Like it felt like they could snap off.
Okay.
And that doesn't feel like...
Stop him off with the enemy's face.
Yeah.
Nice.
It didn't feel like how this character just feel like a wall of armor coming at you. No tiny little pieces that'll look frail.
Yeah, and his left hand is definitely different from what it is in game right now. Definitely still pretty big.
Right. So I did some effects work to try to see what we want to do with this demon hand. So I tried like weird inscribed kind of glyphs that are hanging off that are coming out of the hand.
Indeed.
There's one where there's like a demon mouth coming out of the hand.
That's pretty cool. I can dig it.
Some variations on those.
Nice.
And then for a while, Margrave had weapons. I can show you.
Oh, yes.
Those will come up later. But
Indeed.
So the story idea for that was he got this demon hand from wherever.
Yeah.
It got kind of grafted onto him, and that demon had weapons. And so whenever he would do an attack, a spectral demon weapon would come out.
Yes.
Have you played it?
Oh yeah,
okay.
yeah. So Chad, back in the day, Margrave used to summon weapons from an ethereal, almost like demon plane.
Right.
And when he attacked, depending on the move he did, for instance, the charge forth was a lance.
Right.
The hellburst was a mace that he swung in front of him.
Right.
His left mouse button was just nothing, right? If I'm not mistaken, or
no, it was like a sword.
okay, it was a sword.
Yeah.
And his E was just him jumping down on something, if I'm not mistaken.
That
right?
was like a big mace.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So he had a weapon correlating with each of his abilities, and it was great. I liked it. I liked it a lot. But I personally thought it took away from his demon fist.
That was a big. We had like the weapon.
Oh, the axe,
we had the weapon camp, and we had the just fist camp at work amongst the development team, and we were just like, James just said, okay. He liked the weapons at that point.
Yeah.
James really liked the idea of the weapons, and so he just said to the people that really wanted the fist, like, prove it to me. Like, do some animation tests to show if we got rid of these weapons, you can do all the cool stuff with just the hand. And Johan, I think, and whoever else, like, they just went in and they said, okay, so for this skill, he will do this with his hand. Or this skill, he will do this. So they really sold it, and they did some really great animation work. So it convinced everybody else, like, yeah, let's just make him all about the fist and not worry about the weapons. I feel like a character with spectral weapons could be a whole new character, right?
Indeed. That I mean, the idea of summoning these weapons from an ethereal
Right.
plane is definitely something we can toy with and make with. But so somebody said make a 5v5. Like you should have done 5v5 team weapons versus team and fought it there. Not a bad. Wolfman, by the way, Grid call out. It was actually an axe. I remember that now. It was an axe.
So here's some drawings of kind of Margrave in action. Like I've shown you in other concept art.
Indeed.
It's good to do these to wrap your head around the character, and also the animators will look at it and get some ideas and riff off of them. So it shows how he would kind of walk. I mean, he doesn't do this in game, but I had one idea where like as he would walk, he would kind of use the
kind
arm,
of like gorilla.
gorilla
Awesome.
style. If he jumps with the arm first, like the arm is propelling him up. Running, you can see this top one. In the game when you go into sprint, he does that gorilla move where he
grabs
launches.
the ground.
And Jeremy, our animator, that started on him, came up with that idea, and I think we talked about it, or maybe I did this drawing. I don't remember the progression now, but like once he did that, I remember everyone thought that was super cool to use the hand like that. It didn't feel like it felt like this hand is a part of him. Slam down drawing over here where he's just like crashing down, charging with his hand. So just trying these things out to see if the design works.
Indeed.
Because if you design something and it looks cool in one pose and you can't do anything with it, then it's not really the best design. It shows that it's not a versatile design.
Gotcha.
That can twist around and move and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
Here's a back view.
Then the door knocker back. The door knocker is back, and ladies and gentlemen, you can see that in game as well.
Right.
And I love getting to see those swinging.
It wigs out sometimes, like it'll get stuck inside. Yeah.
It does. Yeah, it does.
Here's the weapons. So he had and they're all magical. That's why they have those floating components. Like, there would be like an orb in there that just to show they're not regular.
And I love how the mace went all the way from one of the first original ones, and it still managed to get into the last thing.
I also because these are the weapons of a demon, I made the handles have spikes too. Like a demon would just like have put his hand around these, and then like blood would be coming out of the hand. It's just like
awesome.
They're not fun to hold unless you're a demon. So there's a sword, a mace, a spear, an axe. And a flail. Yeah. Another axe.
Nice. All right.
And then final design is pretty much this. One thing you'll notice when you play him now, or when you see streams of him or whatever, Joe really he kind of went over the model. For a while, he really looked just like this concept. Now Joe has thickened everything up, so he feels even more heavy. And all the spikes are these very thick, short spikes as opposed to anything kind of spindly. And it just feels the thing that I'm happy about Margrave is when you're playing against him, and you're any character. I play Mozu a lot, so like I'm tiny, and you feel small when you're playing Mozu, like. And you see Margrave coming at you, and you just see like a wall of black and red. Yeah. It actually feels scary, and that makes me feel good because I think I did my job right. Yeah. And I think Joe did his job right, and the animators did their job right. Like, and the sound effects, he just feels like.
Indeed, Mateo and Mo sound like such a good job with the sound effects.
Like a closet full of armor just coming at you.
A closet full of armor, nice. There's a Margrave in the closet.
And our game has whimsical elements to it, so just like a T-Rex is so scary and fearsome, but it has those little arms. Margrave is
has
scary.
Those little legs.
Yeah,
he's got these
little baby legs.
Listen, and by the way, Chad, I know people are gonna say, "Oh, Thor has." I have pretty chunky legs.
Yeah.
I have pretty chunky. Don't I, Vinod?
Yes, you do.
Thank you. Confirmed in chat. I actually have pretty chunky legs. Somebody said, "Oh, just like Thor, he doesn't do leg day." Untrue. I'm not the best at leg day, but I do it once in a while. Well, awesome, man. Awesome. And it's funny. I number one, I'm so excited for people to get to see this new skins of Margrave. Oh, and by the way, you've been doing some Roland stuff. I know. Remember we talked about how Roland went back into the shop. Oh my gosh, Becky, look at those skins because it's gonna be amazing. I don't want to tease you too much out there, chat, but whew. Yeah. When we talked about Roland last time, it was like the inspiration from a certain anime.
Right.
Oh man, I will give you one letter, folks. D. which is actually a pretty big letter.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things.
Right.
But that's I'm only going to tease you with that, Chad.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it.
Yep.
A little bit of artistic impression from Margrave, and of course your very own M.O. Vinod. Thank you so much for being back on the stream. Hopefully we'll see you next time. Possibly, maybe not.
Gotta get Devin in here one of these days.
I think it's Devin going to be in here.
Okay.
He needs some time to shine. I miss him. I got to bring him back. Not to say you weren't equally as good and impressive, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Well, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time. Everybody say thank
Bye.
you to M.O. Vinod. Oh, there you have it, folks. Oh, it's so good. Oh man. Oh, you guys in chat. DVZ, D Gray Man. I don't know. Keep your temper. I don't know. Who's it gonna be? Oh, I'm excited. Chat. Whew. But speaking of excitement, we're joined by the one, the only, Emo Squito. How are you doing today, my friend?
I'm doing good. But Vinod's head is huge.
He's got to store all that information.
He's got a noggin. All right.
Riffblade, how you doing out there, buddy? In chat, good to see everybody hanging out with us. I am very excited for the Margrave. The lore, I have delved into it on my own in the mystical lore dungeons myself. I am permitted once in a while to go down there and look at the scrolls. But my friend, Margrave, oh, it's so good because he's so visceral. He's in your face, and there has to be a reason. And his lore speaks to what he looks like in-game. So when you see Margrave, you're like, how did he come to look like that? Right. And that's what we're going to be talking about. We're going to get into it.
Yeah, and I think Vinod alluded to this already, but the Margrave has been around in the game for so long that he was there full formed. I mean, we hadn't made the weapon switch yet, but other than that, he looked like he looks, on my first day at Motiga. And so I always had that to work from when writing the Margrave's lore. And so it was, he's got such a literally immense physicality that it's kind of an interesting challenge. There's a real tug of war when you're writing lore for him because he's so sort of physical, and he's, more so than any other character. He's beyond words, yet we do have some words for him.
There we have it. Ladies and gentlemen, if this is your first time turning into the Clash course, we have this thing called the Scrolls of Lore. So David Noonan takes his best torch and his sword, and he goes down to the very deepest, darkest dungeons of Motiga. He grabs these lore scrolls, comes back for your viewing pleasure, or actually hearing pleasure, I feel like. Well, both view and hearing, I guess. I mean, you're a great-looking man, so
as are
you,
sir. As are
you. Thank you, indubitably so. But we talk about these lore scrolls. Keep in mind, everything is not canon. It is from different events that we take these ideas from, and there's always different viewpoints in these kind of different scales, these kind of different battles. So keep in mind, what's true for one faction may not quite be true for the other one, as we talked about before in the Low Scrolls. Give it to us, my friend. What's the first one?
All right. Well, the first of our 3 lore scrolls this week is Soldier's Correspondence from House Karakesh. Dear Nasri, I write this in haste. We've been marching into the hills all night, but our new ally won't stop. We have to march ahead and then take our rest while he catches up. We don't know his real name. We don't even know what he's the Margrave of. He never speaks. Well, that's not quite true. The sergeant thinks he heard the Margrave bellow, "Death from above!" during a skirmish yesterday, and I heard him muttering something as he passed me on the trail, but it wasn't in our tongue, I assure you. And he understands us. The captain stands before him, holding a map aloft and explaining how we'll besiege the castle on the ridge. The Margrave nods. The captain tells the Margrave that he'll rush the main gate while we pick off archers on the wall. The Margrave nods. The captain points out that the main gate is 2 feet of solid wood bound in iron, and I swear to you, the Margrave laughed. Then he starts marching fast up the hill again, and we all fall into ranks and hit the trail again. I gotta go. I can see the fire of that demon fist through the trees below us. He's almost caught up to us. Doesn't he ever tire out? Signed, Claudion.
Claudion, what are you doing writing messages? Who's it to?
Nasri.
Nasri. Is Nasri a fall in love? Who is Nasri? Who is this Nasri person? That being said,
Nasri, I think, is the proverbial girl back home.
Oh, Nasri. I don't know if I could dig that. I mean, I don't know if I could date a girl with a name like Nasri, but hey, maybe I could. We don't know. You don't know like how she is. But that being said, cool. So we have a little bit of an instance where Margrave is banded with these House Karkresh. If you guys don't know, House Karkresh is definitely the militaristic house of the game. Very war-esque. Takes a lot of pride in fighting and honor, and so we see him kind of allying and trying to take the castle, so be it. And it's fun to see how it interacts with just regular humans. He doesn't seem like angry. He doesn't he's not killing anybody. He's not like when you see Margrave, he's just not going around ripping everybody to shreds. He definitely has he's just not animalistic in his behavior. So that's interesting. It's cool.
Yeah, there is a mind in there under all that armor somewhere. There is a mind, and it's probably not a very friendly mind, but there is a mind.
Awesome.
The next thing we have is from House de Vedra. It's a history of the Highland Scouring. The Infernals spread out across the Highlands, and the various armies, house guards, and provincial militias struggled in vain to contain them. It was like fighting a wildfire. One break in the perimeter, and you have to begin your containment all over again. We all struggled as the boundary grew longer and our guards were spread thinner. Yet, what could we do? What choice did we have? It was all we could do to keep our lines straight and prevent the demons from reaching more settled lands. The choice we did not see, because it seemed impossible, is the choice the Margrave took. Marching with a column of hard-bitten, grim veterans, the Margrave drove straight for the heart of the Highlands, leaving his part of the perimeter unguarded, but slaying demons with every step he took. We aren't sure the Margrave knew where he was going, but he found the Infernals' hastily erected stronghold. Few survived the battle there, but the results have passed into folklore. The Margrave faced the infernal lord Nathrak Shuvato. The demon ripped the Margrave's right forearm off, gauntlet and all, but the Margrave prevailed. To demonstrate his dominance and cow the remaining Infernals, the Margrave took the demon's still twitching hand and grafted it into the gap where his right hand used to be.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. You wanted to know how he got the Fist of Lore. There it is, right there. So he broke off from this perimeter. They were getting besieged on all sides, it sounds like, and they drove forward through the enemy and went to the stronghold, fought this demon, and I'm sure this demon was probably pretty impressive in itself.
Yeah, I mean, look at the size of the hand.
Yeah, I mean, it had to be a demon of some worth. That's just the size of his hand. Awesome. And managed to rip it off and graft it onto him. Interesting. Yeah. Interesting.
It does beg the question, and maybe this is a question to ask Vinod next time he's in, is what do our concept artists have against hands? We have a number of characters in Gigantic, some revealed,
Granny,
some unrevealed.
Oh, Granny in the hands.
That have hand issues.
They do. Yeah.
Tyto.
Yeah.
The Margrave. Poor HK206 has no hands at all.
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, granted, Imani's holding down the other end of the bell curve, but really, we've got a thing about hands.
That's true. That's true. Man, that's true. So, this might be an off-the-wall question. Do you feel the grafting of the hand inspired the changes physically of him? Do you think that's where that comes from?
Yes and no. It's clear, I mean, anybody who's played the game knows that the abilities of that demon arm are integral to what the Margrave can do.
Yeah.
But even before that battle, he was a centuries-old warrior encased within impenetrable armor that he never took off.
Gotcha.
So he was something special long before the demon arm arrived on the scene.
All right. Awesome. Well, there you have it, folks. He was already a bad dude.
Badass.
Yeah, before he came into the fold within demon arm. Awesome. What do we got next, my friend?
Finally, we have from House Karakish's 3rd Legion. Margrave jokes, and I should probably explain a little bit about what this looks like. Each of these lines is written in a different set of handwriting. It's like a list.
We're back to the hands, Noonan. We're back to the hands.
At the top it says, "Do not share with officers," or the Margrave, obviously.
So these are jokes. One more time.
The Margrave walked into a bar, leaving a huge hole in the wall and a structure fire that we extinguished, taking heavy casualties in the process. Why did the Margrave cross the road? We aren't sure because no one else survived the journey. Next one. How many Margraves does it take to light a lamp? Answer. There's more than one Margrave? Oh God, run for your lives! Question. What did the Margrave say to the bandit? What do you get when you cross the Margrave with a bird? Answer. Friend, you do not ever cross the Margrave. And finally, how is the Margrave like a writing desk? Neither has an E and there's a O in both. And then somebody below that scrawled, I don't get it.
Well, there you have it, folks. A little bit of lore scrolls coming at you. Awesome. Well, it seems like the people of Gigantic have a sense of humor. But don't tell Margrave that, because he'll literally... I would not want to get on the bad side of a Margrave, especially when it comes to MO Nanoman. Wow. All right. So So being Margrave, I know I've asked you this question a couple of other times. I hate springing on you.
No, that's okay.
Who do you think Margrave maybe has ties with?
Well, that's a good question. He's
because he's old. He's
Yeah,
old. He's older than
right.
a lot of people. He can't be like crib buddies with Amani, who just doesn't share the immortality armor.
Right. That's the thing is he is. As I think about it, I think he is far and away. Well, with the possible exception, he and Voden, come to think of it, are about the same age, and so it's interesting to think that maybe. And this is something I honestly haven't explored too much, but I'm going to as soon as I get back to my desk. The idea that Voden and the Margrave had some interaction and some had run-ins long before we see either of them in their current form.
Okay.
That's really intriguing to me.
Okay, all right.
So more recently, the thing with the Margrave is that he... House Karakesh kind of gets him.
Yeah.
That the Margrave is...
I mean, they marched side by side with
Yeah,
him.
the Margrave is kind of a missile, and you can just sort of point the Margrave at the enemies, and he will go, and he's implacable, and he will just kill, crush, and destroy, leaving just a swath behind him. He's not exactly... He's not a homing missile, right? He's hard to steer, but House Karakesh gets that he can be sort of a siege weapon for them. So that's the biggest house affiliation, and so far we haven't revealed a lot of heroes that have strong House Karakesh affiliations, but that's going to change.
Okay, all right. There you have it, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, the Scrolls of Lore by our very own Emo Squeedo. We'll have him on back next time. Squeedo, it's always a pleasure having you on the stream.
Always a pleasure to be here.
And I am so excited about the future. We got some really good ones coming up very soon. I know you're excited about all the new things coming in. Chat, we have some great explorations when it comes to everything Go Gigantic, especially the lore. Thank you very much, my friend.
All right.
I will see you next time
See you
here
next
on the
week.
Clash Course. And you know what time it is, folks. There it is. I'll put that down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that was good. I love it. I love the lore. I know for everybody out there in chat, it may not be your thing. I totally get that. But me, I have to know why I'm fighting. I don't know where I'm fighting at. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little tidbits of lore. I know you guys got a little bit hyped in there. That being said, you guys know it is now time for the abilities and playstyle segment. So tune into this video, guys, and then I will do the community spotlight. Here we go. Oh no, give me back my mouse.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Abilities and Playstyle Spotlight featuring the Margrave. Gigantic offers a wide variety of playstyles. For players looking for the quintessential tank, they need to look no further than the Margrave. Players playing the Margrave will be armed with crowd control, high health, armor, and all the tools necessary to peel and engage for your team. Like many abilities in Gigantic, Upgrade Pass can drastically change the function of the ability. LMB, or better known as Demon Fist, is no exception. Up first, his left side upgrade is Doomstrike combined with Critical Blow, which focuses more on increased damage. These upgrades, when combined, grant Margrave a powerful final attack on his left mouse button that also possesses a 20% increased critical damage. Keep in mind, all left mouse buttons auto attacks can critically hit, but only the last most powerful strike will benefit from the 20% increased critical damage, rewarding players who manage to stick on a target. Up next for Margrave's Demon's Fist upgrade is his right side upgrade, Counter and Debilitating Blows. Margrave will more often than not find himself in the thick of battle. When fighting against melee, Counter and Debilitating Blows will grant you 80 armor while also interrupting attacking enemies and weaken them for a short period of time. Perfect for dealing with melee and dueling would-be opponents. Margrave's next ability is Hellburst. Designed to give Margrave a frontal shield that acts both as a ranged detriment, but it can also function as a short-range attack capable of dealing massive damage. Margrave's left upgrades for Hellburst focuses on giving Margrave the tools to counter ranged heroes. By speccing into Eternal Flame and Give him Hell, Margrave now has the ability to not only Hellburst twice as long, but now deflect enemy projectiles back to their source. Margrave's right side upgrades, however, focus more on offense while giving Margrave another tool to peel for his allies. Burst of damage, combined with nowhere to run, grants a slow to enemies hit in the back while removing movement speed penalty to Hellburst and increasing its damage. Margrave's third ability is Charge Forth. Margrave rushes forward, interrupting all enemies struck in his path. Margrave's left side upgrades Russian Attack and Throwback grants Margrave the abilities to throw enemy over his shoulders. Yep, you guessed it, hashtag Clip Gaming, deal with it. For players looking for a bit more mobility out of Charge Forth, Relentless and Irresistible Charge will be more up their alley. These upgrades, when combined, gives Charge Forth 2 uses on applications and grant armor, making him unable to be crowd controlled for the duration of the ability. Fun fact, Margrave can also use his momentum to increase the distance he can travel with Charge Forth. Rounding out Margrave's primary kit is a staggering leap. Margrave leaps into the foes, interrupting all enemies caught in the leap's AoE. Staggering Leap's left side focuses on increased crowd control over the enemy. Where Staggering Leap merely interrupted foes before, the upgrades now when players take blunt trauma combined with shake, rattle, and roll will be stunned and receive a hefty slow for their troubles. The right side, however, focuses more on mobility, damage, and offering increased armor for those who choose Chopper and Battlecry for upgrades. These upgrades will grant longer range on the leap, more damage on the application, and grant 50 armor for 5 seconds. Last but not least is Margrave's focus, Ground and Pound. Margrave slams the ground, launching all enemies through the air. With more charges to the focus, so too does the focus gain increased height and damage to the ability. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching the Abilities and Playstyle segment of our broadcast. Now let's tune into the Community Spotlight, where I featured 2 of our great community members here this week on the Clash Course.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. By the way, Evan, try to go get Nana Man because it's his time. There you have it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that short ability playstyles. I highly encourage you to check out some other abilities and playstyles and upgrades because there's so many different paths out there. I only managed to hit up maybe half of them, so I highly encourage you guys to check out what feels good for your Margrave. There he is. Oh my gosh, he's here. Get over here, buddy. Let's play some Gigantic. But I gotta do the spotlight first. Normally, guys, we have our spotlight where I show off some video clips of our, our people like Gas Mask or people like, Rematch UG, where we had that amazing, absolutely amazing montage that they did of their top 5 plays. This week, I wanted to do something a little bit different. I want to spotlight everybody, but I can't, so I picked out 2 people who I felt did. I got you, buddy. Here we go. Oh, he's the man. He's the man.
I'm good.
All right. Hey, by the way, Ridoki, thank you very much for the follow on the channel. So I wanted to highlight 2 people individually in our community. First and foremost has to go out to Captain Rutger. Captain Rutger is more of a senior member of our community. Got to hang out at Gamescom with us, and he. Yep, we're good. And he's a person that came out of nowhere. He really did. And I was hanging out in the lobby at Gamescom, and he came up to me and he handed me, like, I've never seen this man before in my life, and he handed me a Thor Pez thing, and he's like, hey, Thor, my son is a big fan of yours, and he'd really want you to have this. And I was like, that is the sweetest, nicest thing anybody has ever done for me. And I was like, oh, and he walked away, and he wasn't wearing anything gigantic, and I was like, well, that was really awkward and weird, but really heart touching, and I love the guy. And so that night, though, we had a community coach meeting, and then there he was standing in the back, and I was like, wait, what is he doing here? And I found out that he was a community coach for our German.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and I getting to know him. I really want to speak to his character because he's a little bit older, and guys, you think you guys know the troubles of blowing into an N64 cartridge? Nay, my good friend, try blowing into an NES cartridge.
That's what I grew up on.
Exactly. And we think we had it easy, folks, in the N64 days. No. But he came from a long line of gaming, and he just spoke of that on his whole personality. And he's an Xbox player, and he got to sit down. He was playing Xbox, and he was falling in love with it. Absolutely loves our game. But then we were going to test out the PC, and I'm like, hey, we want to jump on the PC. He's like, I don't know. And I was like, come on, man. And by the end of the weekend, he was absolutely great at the PC, and he was so excited just to be with the community. Like, he wasn't one of those people that, like, drew a line in the sand. It's like, this is one community, this is the other community, and stuff like that. He wants to get everybody together, excited about the game, and he's just a fantastic person. His kids are great, and it was really an honor and a pleasure to getting to know him. Yeah. Over the weekend and over the last couple of weeks, he did a contest. He did a community art contest where he was giving out prizes for whoever made this artist and whoever volunteered. So I do want to highlight that really fast, guys, and show off what he did. Oh, here we go.
I'm excited. I don't think I've seen this.
I don't think you have too. Oh wait, it's so small. Hold on.
So small.
It's so small. What are you doing? Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Somebody by the name of Federico Kalsh. Federico Kalsh did this for his art contest, and it was a mix up between HK and what this would look like in our game if it was a cyborg female mixed with sci-fi and fantasy in our game. And it has that, definitely has that almost HK feel to it. Very dark, very demented.
Yeah, that's amazing.
But that being said, her name is Eldra, and he made this fan art contest, and it was great. It was awesome. I love getting to see people do that kind of stuff. It's one thing for us to say, hey, submit your fan art, but somebody like the community member to do that just speaks to how much he cares about it. And it was really cool to get to see how him orchestrate that, and you got to see the evolution of the character itself. So big shout out to you, Captain Rutger. He was here earlier. I think he had to go deal with some family stuff, but hey, man, that's one of our people who I wanted to spotlight in the community.
That's awesome.
Up next, though, is somebody that's very dear to my heart. You guys have seen the streamer initiative over the last 2 weekends. We had a bunch of streamers go out and put their heart out there, and it was great to see so many of the community members come together and be like, "Hey, this is freaking awesome! I love watching these streamers, and these streamers made me so proud." And there's not any of them that I could be like, "Hey, I really like this one." You know, Gasmask, Failco. I could go on and on how proud I am of all the streamers out there. There is one person I wanted to highlight though. He got a start in the Guild Wars 2 community, and his name is Shark Juggler. Yeah. Speaking of which, I know you might have had a hand in this. Yeah. And he's a little bit older as well, and but he's such a good guy. He was really humble. He came to me probably about 4 or 5 months ago. He's like, "Hey man, I love what you guys are doing over here at Gigantic. I want to get involved." And he's always been this pillar of just fortitude as far as like anything you need, anything, I'll help you out. Whether it's new players getting coached by him, whether it's streaming, whether it's anything like that, he's always been there from the very beginning. He has this really calm, cool demeanor, and he was streaming other games and said, "You know, I like the other games, I love it, but I love what Gigantic's doing. I love the community." So to hear, for a shout out for you, my friend, this is for you, Shark Juggler. Way to be a great community member. Thanks for being a part of us, man. Without you and people like you in chat, this wouldn't be worth. It wouldn't be #worth. So the other community spotlight goes out to Shark Juggler.
#worth.
#worth. And speaking of #worth, we got a little video clip from Shark Juggler himself.
Oh, I wonder what this could be.
I don't know. I don't know what this could possibly be, Nanaman. This could possibly be the best thing ever.
Could be anything. Could be something I can't replicate today.
Oh, what? I believe in you. I believe in you. Hold on, guys. Let me kind of put this up right here. Here. They go add screen capture. 1 second, guys. Stay with me.
I love the behind the scenes.
Yeah, I know.
It's great. It's like, oh, that's how streamers do it.
I know. Here we go, guys. Great highlight coming out from Shark Juggler. We'll allow it. Here we go. Hopefully it plays. Twitch, I'm going to need you to play your highlight. Here, cross your fingers, Nanaman.
Please.
Nanaman, I'm so glad you're on the stream today, my friend. Oh, so glad. Much wow.
I like someone named Faux Rest.
Oh my gosh, somebody named Faux Rest. Who is this person? My name is Forrest. This is making me sad. Wait. Maybe if I just... Oh, that was the trick. Maybe? There it is. Apparently I had to move it like just a... No? All right, it's loading.
Maybe if you just move it and then don't press play or pause afterwards.
Maybe.
Like
there it is.
Yep.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have a great highlight coming out from Shark Juggler and maybe the man next to me. So as you can see, Shark Juggler is on that Taito. Almost gets out, but not to be outdone. I hear an anime in the background. Oh, there he is. You saw him in the corner. He thinks he's out lickety split. He thinks he's free, but... Suddenly, no! Nano Man with a bomb on it! And Shark Juggler takes it all in.
Oh! I just got Nano Man.
He just got Nano Man, he said.
Man.
Hey, Sang.
Go Boosh!
Go Boosh! Oh, and that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, man.
That heavily featured the reduced cooldown upgrade path on his leap attack.
Nice.
Because you see, I initiated with the leap in the first one.
I saw it.
And then not too long later, I was able to finish with it as well.
Indeed.
Without that upgrade, that could not have happened.
Indeed. But that's what it's all about. It's getting the community and the developers together. And that's like, we didn't stage that. That's not something that happened. It's great. It's great to see that kind of interaction between us.
Yeah.
And we're so excited. Like, moving forward, guys, like, playing with you guys is such a high priority on our list because getting involved with the community, asking what you guys want, and having those interactions like that it's just what it's all about. It's about us and the community.
Yep.
But we're hanging out together to show off a little bit of the Margrave.
Yeah, let's do this.
Speaking of which, by the way, we're gonna be playing with a controller. Are you gonna be rocking the controller? What do you want?
I'm happy on a controller.
Yeah, so
do I just cue this thing up?
Yeah, let's cue it up. Let's do it.
Does this have
let's switch it on over there,
and
then maybe.
I think. Well, let's
start
with that.
Possibly.
Should I just all?
Yeah.
Or?
Here we go. Nice, awesome. And then I will switch it on over here, my friend.
This took over. It should work.
Cool. Switch it on over here.
Yeah, look, join match.
Now that I have you on, you might want to click on it one more time. There we go. You should be perfect. That being said, I am excited to have you on because, first of all, what do you do for the company?
I'm a progression designer at Motiga.
Progression designer, I love progression.
Specifically out-of-game progression. So some people confuse it with the in-game progression, which is the upgrades and the skills and whatnot. Those are in the realm of gameplay designers. I'm specifically at the end of the match. You get some amount of currency and account XP rewards. Like, what do you use that to unlock? What can you build towards? What kind of aesthetic unlocks are there? It also goes beyond that. I'll be working on a daily challenge system since we're utilizing Xbox Live both on Win 10 and Xbox One, obviously making achievements for the game.
Sweet.
Just a whole bunch of stuff like that. Also, sorry, the most moment-to-moment thing I do in the game is the badges. So when you get something like a double hero kill or First Blood or Highlander badge, I'm designing a lot of those because those feed into a lot of the challenge systems, and I'm just trying to make sure we're...
Will-Eyed had a great question. He said, is anything new coming out this month? Guys, October and November is a very exciting time. It's a very exciting time for you. It's a very exciting time for me. And if you ask if anything is new coming up, keep your eyes peeled on our Reddit and our Go Gigantic website, because yes, we have a lot of exciting things coming very, very fast, very, very soon. In your face excitement, Go Gigantic! Because I am so excited because we got a lot of things. Rewards progression is something that I am 100% on board with. I love the fact that you're here. I come from an old community where
it's go time.
It's go time. I come from an old community where you were rewarded in game for a lot of different things you do, and I got to see your play and your look. And I know, Chad, I'm kind of teasing you a little bit, but I'm excited. I'm excited for your progression, and we're gonna be forward facing very soon on it. Like, it's good. It's good, and I'm excited.
Yeah, we're getting to the point now where you should start seeing a little bit of something for it.
Like the badges.
Most every build should have a little something.
Little something. I'm excited. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's serve back here, actually.
Oh, yeah. So he is on the controller. I know you are a master of both the keyboard and controller. You do like to kind of hang out with play with the controller once in a while. And it really speaks our different characters or play styles. You do fantastic on the controller. I know you're actually one of their top players in the studio. And getting to see you wreck on it's fun.
Yeah, well, don't talk me up too much.
Oh, I know, right?
Hey, Crunchy, summon a cavern. All right, I guess I'm going back to do that.
Uh-oh. Sometimes you
Grifter sees it.
Grifter's got it. There it is.
All right, so this chopper ability, leap travels farther and deals more damage. Superior actually showed me a build utilizing this. I used to go all stun all the time on his leap ability, but knowing that he has this farther range, I just got addicted to it playing it 2 weekends ago. Anyway, I should actually start to attack some things probably.
Big shout out to Superior coming out. That's fun. Community giving a little insight. I love it. Oh, good interrupt coming onto the.
Where you going,
oh my gosh, I'm
and a body block.
Oh
yeah,
no.
I should actually start to pay attention to the game. I feel like
that's all right. Oh, where is the game sound? When you get a chance, put it up to about 7.
Go. First blood.
There it is. First blood, my friend.
That felt really sloppy, but we got it.
It's okay. It's all right.
And
a little interrupt on Evan.
No. Oh, Taylorpo got
it. Close.
We share with the team.
We have to. We're all friends here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think I missed the interrupt.
It's all right. He's almost out. Don't worry, guys. We'll get the sound chat. We'll get the sound on in 1 second after this fight. Here we go.
Oh, is it off on me?
Looking good. Yeah. Once you get a second, bump it up to about 7%, 7 or 6%. Oh, Katie's low though. 2 seconds. Oh, she's coming back in for it. Oh, this could be. Is this friendship? Oh, God, little brother. That's your brother and sister right there.
Little background right there.
Little
my
sibling.
Sister's maybe a little sad at the moment. Oh
yeah.
Man, this is not looking good for me.
You got your team coming up to kind of help. You got looks like Huggles.
I might need to bail a little quicker than they can get in. So this might be a good second to upgrade.
There we go.
I like reduce cooldown. I like Demon Strike. I like plus armor.
Nice. And there we go. Little fast upgraded swaps on the man-to-man.
It's actually really fast on controller, especially when you get that muscle memory down.
They're low too. Oh my God.
Oh, overshot.
It's okay.
We're getting in here.
It's like butter. It's like butter. Oh, that's okay.
A little too low on health.
That's all right. They're super low. Hopefully your team can clean up on this. This could be the dream right here.
Yeah, I probably should have waited a little bit longer to go in. But,
bump it up to about 6% when you get a chance.
How do you do that?
Audio.
In the game.
Yeah, it's a little bit tough with a. There it is. Boom. Thank you. Audio. Awesome. Yep. About 7%. 7%.
It's hard to get the exact.
I know. Here we go. There we go. Good. That's fine.
Good enough?
Yeah, there we go, guys. I'll talk a little bit louder. Whoa. There we go. Awesome. Sorry about that, guys.
He's through the roof on this.
I know. That's crazy. All right. Needs a little bit more butter. He's got it.
That's one of the reasons I really like the controller. Actually, is just mouse sensitivity is rarely ever an issue.
Yeah. Ooh, good job. Looks like they are half health. Ooh, maybe team can kind of clean up here. Grifter's getting low. Oh, man. Uh-oh. Good folks coming out for the Charnock, though. Yes, it does assert good mute. Good call out. Ooh, is this? Ooh, it's low. Hopefully team can clean up. Oh, this could be Focus Reno.
No.
Oh, it's so low.
Might have to let Taylor Poe finish that one. Shit. Oh, that got me.
Oh, you got it. Don't worry. You got the leap. Oh, is this going to be a leap hype? Oh, yeah. Nice. Way to go.
That's a get out of there leap.
There it is.
Fortunately, my Sven Crunchy Frog saved me in that one. I was probably dead without him.
Good.
I also really like the interrupt on his charge attack. And crit immunity is never bad in his talents. So, do that. Also, they're upgrading intakes, and now's a good time to strike.
Yep. Guys, keep in mind that when you see a creature go up on the enemy team, if you can call it out and get it before that upgrade comes up, it's such a good time because not only do they lose the ability of a creature being there, like those active heals or active defense abilities that have what say you.
Dunks!
Oh, dunks! Dunk! Dunk!
I'm gonna have to highlight that, Evan.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Okay. Hey, Duke Duncan, speaking of.
Hey, Iron Druid, you know, number one, dude,
Oh,
I'm
boy.
super glad you're just playing our game in general. For somebody, oh my,
Whoa.
that's okay.
That's
beta.
a good escape.
The good beta escape. I like it.
Yeah, that probably shouldn't have let me go through the top of the wall there.
Indeed. Iron Druid, I just want to say, dude, shout out to you, man, for playing our game because I know you've been following this game for a long time and you've been here mostly because of you're just a good community member. But I'm glad you're enjoying the game. I'm glad you're hanging out. I'm glad you're giving feedback like that.
Oh. That was a poor execution of a.
That's all right. Doing the tanks though, making an object. That clipping though, it happens. Oh, good laser eyes coming out from the Griffin though.
The nice thing about the long range leap is it works just as well as an escape, so I'm always happy.
Indeed.
To do that.
Even the walls give away to Nanoman. He's an unstoppable force. He's an unstoppable force. Oh, is this gonna be a friendship save right here? Oh no, goes the. Oh, it was close. Nice. So it looks like you do get the last attack on the LMB or the Demon Fist. Lost damage. Oh, blocked by the Griffin.
His own
Griffin. Jesus.
Oh, I think I have a Zap behind me. Yep, I do. See what I did there?
Thanks, Druid, buddy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say hi. Oh, I said hi a little too far away. Just walk into him.
Nice. Oh, Huggles. Oh,
here.
good blink from the Imosu.
That was a good blink. Oh, I was gonna give chase, but that's
Yeah, Skydrake. I should be on Game Watch rather. What's the current status of NDA? We're still in the NDA as of now, my friend. We had our streamers go out the last 2 weekends. We're going to be having an update on that as soon as tomorrow. But NDA is still in effect as it is right now because while our game is definitely good looking, definitely polished, there's so much more going into our game and so much we're doing. That's just kind of the way the beta works. Again, we just are in closed beta. We went to beta in September, and now it's just October. So get a little bit of time. Thanks for being patient. But the NDA won't last forever, but we got a lot of exciting things planned. A lot of exciting things planned. Oh, no. Looks like they didn't manage to take the first wound.
Yeah, it's not quite in time.
That's okay. What is the non-disclosure? Oh, good use of that momentum. Oh, man. Oh, here it is onto the... Oh, go. Here it is. Oh, no, and blinked out. Oh, it's okay. Oh, Talito got the kill onto Johan. And it looks like Evan is stuck between a rock and a Margrave. Good use of the Q, staying with him. Good interrupt. Nice. Takes him down. Into another leap onto the Sven. And he just said, what's happening? Double hero kill. Is that guy on a controller? What is happening?
That was a controller.
That was amazing. Oh, my gosh. Oh, that was good.
I find a momentary break in combat so
oh
I can
my
actually spend some
hot
upgrades.
diggity dang.
Now we gotta get out of
here.
here.
My gosh,
do I re-engage here?
What do I do? I'm so good. Hot diggity dang. Oh my gosh.
All right, we need to start backing up.
Yeah. That was good. That was great.
Oh, Evan got me.
That's all right.
Time to upgrade. That's
the way back to base.
That's what I wanted to happen.
That was good, Nana man. That was good. Way to get that way to get that combo down.
We made him pay. Let's see if we can actually get something out of this push though. We're a little broken up on the mini map. We need our trip to convert this wound, or at least to threaten conversion. Yeah,
it was. Hey, at least you got that adult down though. That was super important.
That was huge. Now I need to go support my Vista. Gotta go support my team.
Support the team.
This is a really solid team. I like Grifter, Huggles. Everybody's really good.
Looks like the enemy team is doing a really good job though of playing defense. I do have a lead right now. Is there anything new coming in October? Will-I? You should definitely stay tuned, my friend, because I don't want to give away anything too much, but keep your eyes peeled to the Go Gigantic website and the Reddit because we have some very exciting news. I said it once and I'll say it again. October and November is 2 exciting months. You go, check out that shield. Shield goes down. Little animation on the shield. Looks like you got, good Sven focus, interrupting that damage onto the Guardian. However, I think you might be able to get it. Hey, T. Karum, how you doing, bud? When will we get the new map? That's a really great question. I've seen the progress on Mistforge as far as going back and redoing it, and I can
probably gonna die here.
100% tell you guys that Mistforge is coming along very nicely. We're gonna have some very good information very, very soon on Mistforge, the state of it. How's it going? We did actually hire a new environment artist intern. She's absolutely fantastic.
I hit the tactics. That was
great.
bad. Katie's got my number. She returns the
Are you going to talk a
rivalry.
little new stuff? Kokusan, we'll talk a little bit about progression. I don't want to give it away too soon because when we do talk about new stuff, I want to be able to show you what I'm talking about. I can hype you guys up a little bit. I can tell you as a gamer, I'm so excited, and it's coming very soon. Within, I would say, October and November are very important months for us. I just keep saying that. October and November is very exciting months for us. And that's what I'm going to tell you guys because, oh my god, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. By the way, how do you guys like the Yeti and the Autumn Bloomer? If you guys didn't know, the Yeti rather has those frozen walls, and then the Autumn Bloomer has the invisibility. I love the kind of nuances that throws into the gameplay, and that is just a tip of something much bigger. So really excited about the new creatures going into the game. Really excited about the new abilities the creatures are getting, and kind of making it feel visceral and powerful. And that's just one tip of the iceberg.
It was making me nervous not being able to see our backfield. Sure enough, someone's on Cavern. 2 people are on Cavern.
6 Yeti blocks. Yeah. It's super strong. How is the progression going? Like 30?
Oh, Katie got out of there too quickly.
Dad after Enrico says, how is the progression going to affect? Is it going to be like 30 or something like that? Oh no, lost the Yeti. That's a good question. That's a great question. I know Nan and I will talk a little bit after the next game.
Yeah, I'm terrible at talking while
okay.
playing.
That's all right.
I'm the worst.
Wait, when is the NDA going down? We don't have any official words on when the NDA is going down. Light Blue, if you saw the difference between CB1 and CB2, you saw the different nuances of that. It's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. If you think CB2 was big, wait until the next update. Oh my gosh. Wait until the next update. I want to flip a table. I'm not going to flip this table. I don't want Nanaman to kill you, but next patch, super good. So holiday events. We really want to do holiday events. I know that's something we've talked about, but we want to make sure the game is in a state where we're okay to work on that. That's not our highest priority right now. Getting our game to good focus coming out from Evan. This is going to be dangerous. Oh no, good heal come from the Sven though. This might be get out of jail free. Oh, and the leap out of there. Nice, way to go.
Get some more distance just in case because they're going to be behind me. Hey, we got a couple kills out of that. Hey, I got a kill out of that.
Nice. Nice.
That's right.
For an update, it's going to be massive. Oh, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to go Scottish for it. It's going to be great.
I honestly have no idea how live streamers talk while they play. I'm just too engrossed in it.
That's all right.
It looks like my team has the wound, so I'm just going to trust them and then try to take out this Cyclops they're working on.
Nice. Looks like you guys are going to get clash. If you do take that creature down, you're going to go into clash with the creature advantage. Super important for the team. Looks like you do get it. Guardian's preparing to clash. Managed to get the Exorcist achievement. And here we go. Evangelios caught out of position. And looks like it's going to be cleaned up. Good focus opportunity from Nanaman. Takes out one. Going for the next one. Looks like Talon is in trouble here. Talon looks like he's going to go down from a Hellburst. And looks like we are sitting pretty. Suddenly a jump from the Nanaman. He's in the sky. He's back in the air. Nobody knows where he is.
Yep.
Not Skydrake. I haven't seen it yet, my friend. But you should, after this thing, we'll talk. Does Margrave have an official race? Well, he was human.
He was human.
He's was human.
Sort of a monster now.
Yeah, he's. We don't know what he is. He's unspeakable. He is 4,000 years old, give or take a couple hundred years. So there's definitely nuances to his character, but he was originally human. Move the next course. That'd be interesting. I definitely want to have a female for the next Clash course. I'm thinking about trying to maybe do a Mani and having our very own MO Electricize, getting her up there. I like to spread out the best representation. So I'm trying to do a Mani next, but we'll see. I know Wu is definitely a fan favorite, one we're talking about. Will I? So yes, with it being beta, my friend, you guys might have seen the whole orbs getting added to beta. Oh, he's so low. 4 seconds. It's okay. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. We have launch for Nanaman. Launch for Nanaman.
Yeah. I lost him running away from guys though.
Does Margrave wear his armor in the shower? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't think he can take it off.
I would if I was him.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I don't know if he can take it off. That's completely honest with you. So he was still human, but.
There we go.
Yes and no. So we talked a little bit about that, Jacob. So when he grafted his hand onto himself, he was still human, but he was 4,000 years old, and he was a beast in his own right. So he was already going through some of those transitions itself. Good focus coming out from the Sven.
Great focus.
But it's not going to be enough to
kill.
Ooh,
the Extermination badge and a Rampage badge. This is going pretty well. My team is rocking at this game.
Trujan! Thanks for the host, buddy.
I'm doing okay, too, actually. And we just...
Are you going to cosplay Margrave?
Probably not. I'm not.
Probably he is.
Talented.
There it is. There it is, chat. But hey, Will, I do want to kind of speak to that. So you guys might have seen the nuances of the new orbs. Way to go, my friend. Laying it down. 12, 4, and 3. Padding my stats on my account. Way to go, my friend.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Are you going to play a controller now?
No, I want you to play another game because you're just doing too good. Too good. I'll answer things. So anyways, you guys might have seen the orbs. You guys might have seen the orbs in the game.
Yep.
And that's indicative of a final picture. Those are just one nuances we're adding. We're keep changing things here at the studio. We're actively working on things, polishing things. You said that the 3-0 is something that commonly happens in your game. Number one, matchmaking is getting better and better and better, so hopefully those kind of games don't happen as frequent as possible. Keep in mind, guys, it's beta. It's closed beta. We have a lot of things that we're working on internally, and there's got a lot of things coming that's going to be soon, and I'm excited. I'm excited because we're taking the feedback from you guys, that's good feedback that you have, and wrapping it up with our plans and kind of coming out with a product that you guys
Thanks,
like.
Falco.
Way to go. Way to go. They're giving us a hype for you, man. Way to go, man. Even if he was light blue, I mean, it's cool.
Yeah, I was jumping between streamer chats, not just this weekend, but the weekend before.
Yeah.
So I'm getting to know a lot of people. Like I just saw Falco stream, I think 2 weekends ago.
Yeah, I guess Falco did such a great job. I am so proud of Falco. Falco.
She's a hard carry. She will carry your team.
Indeed.
And it will be good.
Indeed. She is the queen of the 420 no scope. We found that out last night. Oh, yeah. Good game. Oh, yeah. Here we go. No worries, man. Thor, during Clash are awesome because they can generate good turnarounds, but collecting orbs from kills just by annoying doesn't help. Hey, Skydrake, that's great feedback. Skydrake, so when we added that orb function in, we wanted that feedback. We're going to have a forward-facing post very soon talking about that on our forums if you're into the beta, and we love feedback like that. We have reasons for them being in, and we're going to discuss them with you and then discuss and have those great discussions. I think we normally have those roundtables. We have roundtables hosted by our very own Evan on our game box, so I highly encourage you if you're in the beta to go check those out. The forum post can direct you to those. So yeah, we want those. Indeed. Trip is fun. She doesn't. Nanagrave. I like that. Nanagrave. I like it.
It is funny. My last name is Hargrove. It's not that big of a jump.
No.
Thank you. What, changed 2 letters?
Yeah. Hey, Stark Weather, dude. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us on the stream, my friend. I'm glad you're here. If you're just joining us now, dude, we did go into the art, lore, all the kind of fun stuff, ability and playstyle, so I highly encourage you to check out the VOD when it's up. But thanks for being here and hanging out with us. Guys, from everybody from the bottom of my heart, thanks for hanging out with us today. We're going to watch another good show with Nana Man. Good show, oh boy. Good show. Again, showing us another way to rock it with the controller. I'm so glad you're doing it with the controller because I can play with the controller. I'm good with the controller, but it's another thing for you to come out and just wreck. It's good.
I don't know if I'm in a top 12 and 4. That was actually
a really good one.
Usually I'm happy to play more of a support melee, just enabling my team to deal more damage and doing that.
That's so important. That's so important in a good team comp. Like whenever you and I play together, I'm just like, praise the sun. You're there. You're good. You're awesome. And I'm like, I know I can stick with you because you have such a good sense of the game, and that's really important in a game like ours.
Looks like a solid team. Let's see how it balances out.
I love sticking people mid-air with Wu's tongue. Well, so back that's actually kind of funny. I love Wu. Wu's a great player. I love his skins, by the way. Oh, chat! Teasing it! Today's the tease of the Clash course. But I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Actually, they got to see the skins at PAX Prime. We announced 2 of the skins. And so, yeah, they got to see some good ones, however. And I'm excited. Indeed. Thor helmet, please. You want to see the Thor helmet? I got you, buddy.
Tramos is hyping up my leadership. Doesn't help much up here. I can't talk to the other people on my team here.
That's all I got. That's all I got. All right.
That's epic.
We ride into battle. We're riding into battle with Nanaman. That's all I got for you, buddy. That's all I got.
It's go time.
Here we go. Doodaloo-doo. Doodaloo-doo-doo. You can shout cast with a 3-minute delay. Awesome. I'm curious how visual design tools are skill. First, yeah. So Starkweather, that's really good. So Zenobia is a great example. We're gonna have Zenobia video up on Clash Course this week, Wednesday. She's an exciting hero, and you can definitely feel the visceral performance of her abilities.
Oh, they got to the
and how she's
before
influenced. Oh, nice. Good job with that assassin.
Where'd he go?
Grabbing those things.
Where'd he go? Evan's putting on his carry pants this game.
Oh, I'm liking it. Evan is a good assassin. I like it.
He's a very good assassin. I'm actually worried.
Water Toad, see you later, buddy. Love you, man.
All right, first couple upgrades, longer range leap, melee.
Nice.
And yeah, I think I'll go for the powerful attack again.
So that's interesting. So I always used to, like you, play my Margrave with the stun. It's so good for if you have a Charnock on your team and stun to a Charnock focus. Oh, it's like butter. It's like butter. But it's interesting that a lot of people are seeming to prefer the longer leap. I just wouldn't have gone that. It's interesting to see that kind of playstyle.
Like I was saying, I was stunned all the time for a good 6 months, and I never even considered the other path, even though I should have been. But then Soup showed me this build, and I just instantly fell in love with it. So they're backcapping us, so I like to return the favor.
Oh, here we go. Oh, big damage. 400 crit on Emo Katie. And I think she's in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. And it goes down. Gets himself a free kill. And a young Cyclops. Not today. What do we tell Death? Oh, my gosh. Is she your young sister?
She's my older sister.
Oh, she's your... Oh, little young bucks up in here. Little family rivalry. That's what I like to see. Oh, the Kappas.
So I can get this
I hope
push
so,
if
buddy.
nobody dies.
How is
Sorry.
How is the VO going? You know, Nanaman has a hand in the VO, don't you, my friend?
Yeah, I've been working on a little bit of script stuff. Oh, sorry.
Ooh, sorry, no, go ahead.
Can't
Play
think,
the game.
going to die.
Play the game. So it's going well, to answer your question.
But yes, we are working on it actively.
Indeed, I'm excited. And Nanaman's got your back, guys. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Uh-oh. Looks like Taily Po goes down. Oh no, they're in trouble. KDQQ wants the revenge. She says, not today, brother. I was born first. I was melded in the game. Oh, Katie, you're wall walking. I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm impressed.
I'm not even mad.
I probably should have gone for the reduced cooldown on Leaf. I'm starting to feel that right now, but I just wanted that Q stab, which I missed with. So I should have gone for the cooldown first.
Indeed.
But hey, we got the push now, so maybe I should put some pressure on the enemy guardian.
Sure. Somebody asked a question about monetization. We're going to be getting into our monetization very soon. I'm proud to say that monetization definitely goes hand in hand with progression itself. So to answer your question would be a lot more than I could possibly give in this short amount of time. But stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of cool things when it comes to skins, progression, and all that kind of stuff. Look at that shield animation, though. I like it. Here we go. Thor, why did they take out chat? Swaggy Theros, that's a really good question. So, you know, I have seen a couple questions about parties, about chat. I will say this, guys, we're going to have a more frontal-facing answer than just what I can give you guys right now. Ooh, good. Huggles with the damages. So there's a lot more that goes into chat than people think. People like to think it's a light. There's something in the industry called a light switch development feature, and for most games, a lot of games, chat and parties is one of them. Especially with a game like ours, people would think chat is something that just is stable, and we agree. And especially in a game like ours, we understand how important chat is. We are actively working on it, and we're actively working on chat. But keep in mind, guys, chat has to go through 3 different systems, and it has to be a place where we can monitor it. Because we want to have the systems in place to better promote our community, better be a part of the community, and it has to make the game as best as possible. There's a lot of nuances that go into a chat and a party system, especially like ours, where we're blazing new trails, being on the Xbox One and the PC Windows 10. So thank you very much for being patient. We're going to get that back into there, but we know how important it is to have chat and parties and communication system, and I can tell you 100% sincerity that we're actively working on it. So there's a lot of nuances. I'm going to be able to talk about that more coming up, but soon, my friend. Now, Jacob. Oh, I know, Valentin. Ooh, nice. Good kill.
He's never going to try to run. He's running this way.
Are the lava walls to block off line of sight? Well, the lava walls can do a couple different things. They can block people in. I've seen a Cyclops be summoned, and oh, good jump onto. Oh my gosh, Evan's in trouble here, and oh, it's close.
Got him.
There we go.
That's what
Oh yeah.
That's how you stop backcapping.
There it is, right there, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Nice, way to go. He thought he was safe. He thought he was good.
I thought he was safe too for a second. If I'm being honest.
Eleb, it has to go through our system, my friend.
There's Katie again.
So it's Xbox One, Windows 10, and our system itself. So when it comes to moderating, actively looking at the chat, because you know we've all been in games where people rage and stuff like that. If the third system is our system, there it is. One of my favorite badges, Ring Out, is a good badge. There's a good one too. I like
Katie is fast.
Ooh, I know.
Do you know what it does? I can probably tell you the name of it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Not the Empress, because that's not a. It's ooh, I do have a favorite badge. I got it last time. Exorcist. No. Is it Exorcist? No. What's the one that like you kill somebody while they're summoning or something like that?
Oh, that's Last Rites.
Yeah, the Last Rites. I like the Last Rites. Oh, I like it.
Because you're They're trying. Oh, Evan says hi.
Yes. What's the
Let's say
difference between
bye.
Arch Enemy and Nemesis Badge?
Nemesis is 3 kills or assists against the same target without dying. Arch Enemy is the next level above that, which is 6.
There you go, chat.
I just
Answers
let
in
my
chat.
teammate
Way
die.
to go. See, if I talk to you about badges, Danny Man's on it. He's on it like a bonnet. He's got it. Oh,
I believe she evaded well.
Focus. Oh, I could have been a focus arena. That's okay. It's okay.
A focus for, I don't know.
It's always worth. It's
Is
always
it
worth when
always-
you kill your
always
brothers and
worth?
sisters. Oh, wait. Is this going to be it? Is this going to be a friendship leap? Oh, to the friendship.
Oh, I
Oh, my
missed it.
God. She's doing the dance. She's doing the
She's
dance.
really good at evading me. I gotta get out of here. She's gonna get me killed. I'm probably already dead.
Yeah. So what were you saying about lava walls? Lava walls actually have a couple different functions, Will-Eyed. They can keep people in, they can launch people, they can keep people out.
I
It's
love
just
my
like other
spam.
Yetis where they summon those
Thank you,
different walls.
Crunchy. Sorry.
No, you're fine. They serve different purposes besides just line of sight. What about when do they come out? Light blue, we don't have quite information yet, but they're gonna be soon, and we're gonna give you reasons of why it's taking so long on our front. Very soon. Kill somebody while they're summoning. Yeah, that's last rights. Yep. That's my favorite. Here we go.
Yeah, there's the reverse of that, which is when you kill someone while you're summoning. That one's King of the Mountain. But if you do it offensively, it's last rights.
Nice. I love it.
Well, this feels like, oh no, that's an auto hoon. Auto hoon. Is Mango here today? Say hi.
Red Panda hype. I can dig it.
Oh. Bad things are happening to me.
Sure.
That was bad.
Somebody had a question about power play badge. Isn't that when both are very close to being fulfilled? Like the two guardian bars are very close, and then you do something, whether it's like steal power, whether it's kill somebody, and you get that last little nudge, and then get that power play.
It's part of that. Power play is specifically getting a enemy hero or creature kill that fills your Guardian's bar to full, that gives you the push.
Okay.
You can also get that via Power Thief too. Power Thief is basically the equivalent, filling your bar by stealing power.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Oh, looks like we have really good board control. I mean, 3 adults to two babies.
Yep. Sloppy stop. Nothing. Yeah. We'll talk about that at the roundtable discussion.
I guess I should help.
Oh yeah, I guess. I guess you can help. And gets himself an easy kill. It looks like another double hero kill. 1-2
take down this creature that they just started.
1-2 buckle my shoe and a focus in your pocket if you need it. You may not have it. The Yeti Cyclops. If they get that Cyclops up, that could spell trouble. However, down goes the Cyclops. Good, killing 3 and a double hero kill. Nice. That's what I like
back
to see.
in reactor. I got the Exorcist.
Who is that guy? Who is that guy?
This is going pretty well.
Nice.
Okay.
I would like to see a panda skin. That's something I want. And speaking, I'm not saying we have pandas in our game, but I think a cute, cuddly character in our game would be fun. I just think that'd be cool.
Looks like Huggles has his back capper under.
Sure, I can do
control.
that, Avarice. So as you can tell now, the Griffin has a full power bar. So that bar is there's a little sword next to it. It's all the way orange. That indicates that his Guardian is rampaging across the map. On the flip side, you see the Naga has a blue bar and a shield next to the health. Everything that the enemy team does, like getting kills, killing creatures, is going to power up their shield. Likewise, they can also attack the Guardian's chest, the enemy Guardian's chest, and build up their shield that way as well. That shield does a base reduction to damage and also gives the wound its shield. You can see that with a white plasma void over the wound itself. If somebody was by the Naga, they would see a little tiny shield over it. Anything you do in the game, whether it's summoning creatures, killing enemies, helping summoning creatures, it really grants your Guardian power. When your Guardian has a full power bar, it'll start rampaging across the map like the enemy, the Griffin just did. So now the enemy Guardian has recovered, and as you can tell, they have a little bit more power because they did successfully defend their Guardian, and now they're going to be going on that power struggle.
I feel bad. I just bailed on my support. Crunchy literally just saved me, and then I left him for dead. I thought he was going to be able to get out. That was my mistake.
I mean, the sword shields. The swords are you're attacking. So right now they're both swords. So whoever gets a full power bar will be on the attack. And so let's say the Naga gets the full power bar, then the Griffin's sword will turn into a shield and indicate a shield bar.
Look at that Huggles KDA. 11 and 1.
Not bad. Not bad. I can dig it. Piori, that's a great question. That kind of factors into progression. Very soon. We're going to be talking about that very soon. when is the beta going to start back up? We're going to have some information on our forums this week, talking a little bit about dates and times and all those kind of things. I almost said progression. Ooh, look at that damage. Nice, big damage on it. Oh, big crit onto the Q.
Oh, someone else is here.
Ooh. Rather, left trigger, rather. Oh, I got it. Oh, I got to focus if you need it. Oh, good focus. Barely missed the, that's all right. Barely missed the, I think you're in trouble. Whoa! The Nanoman Airlines, you're clear to take off. That was oh, no!
Jason got me.
Almost.
That was reckless on my part.
How's Roland doing? Roland's doing fantastic. I gave a little hints. One of the skins for Roland has a, I don't want to say, it's not inspired by, but borrowed heavily from a certain anime, and I'm giving you one letter of it, D, because it's awesome, and I love it. I love it.
I'm trying to think of which one that is.
No, the beta's not ending. We'll have some talk about it.
Oh boy, that's a lot of guys.
Don't worry, guys. The world's not ending. I promise. Oh my gosh. Whoa, the big focus coming out from Taylor Poe. I can dig it, Taylor. I can dig it. Oh, good. Hell burst onto that. Such low. Nice pickup. And looks like it's all over but the shouting. And looks like the blink coming out from the... Oh, is he chasing it? Oh, yes. Good interrupt onto it. He's in trouble. He's just flirting with dangerous. He's trying to swiggity swooty Nanoman. He's coming for that booty.
Nobody swiggity swooties Nanoman.
Boom! There it goes on stream. Nobody swiggity swooties the Nanoman.
Everyone knows that. Come on.
Oh yeah.
What does that mean?
For Nanoman, what do you think is an effective counter from Margrave? Seeing as he's a huge upfront line disruptor, how do you stop it?
Get in this tree.
Got it.
Best counter for Margrave. I mean, anything that can break him out of his R&B deflect helps a lot. Like Mozu, for example, can throw down the Vortex, break him out of his deflect, and unload damage on him. Anything that can interrupt that at range, that also has a ranged ability, is pretty strong.
I would honestly say Sven is a great counter to Margrave with a competent
Yeah, he can
team.
also hit the Q. I think that can interrupt him out of that
Q
sometimes.
and also the on-demand armor burst. Ishak, thank you very much for the follow.
Armor breaks. You're right. 100%.
The armor breaks to me is so important. When you have a character like Sven or even a Zenobia who has that on-demand armor breaks, who can repeatedly and on point break Margrave's armor, he turns into hot butter. And he has a lot of armor, but when you can reliably communicate with your team and be like, hey, armor break, damn, let's go for it. It's great. It's just, it really strong.
Coming.
Oh, here we go. Get it. Oh, you got it.
We got it.
You got it. Oh,
This is
man.
maybe not a good place to be.
No, that's okay. That's all right. Nope.
Is it?
Nope, it's not all right at all. But you got the kill. It was super worth.
I got the sibling rivalry badge.
Yeah, sibling rivalry.
Going okay. I should have been going for a wound, though, if I'm being honest.
Zing Monday, good to see you on the stream. No worries, Avarice. Good to have you on the stream. Glad to have you on the freaking, Clash course. And, of course, shout out to the community for answering questions when I don't get to it. Avarice, good to have you here, my bud. Good, Skydrake. Keep going at it, man. Hashtag worth. I think it was worth.
That's
because as soon
for the sibling rivalry badge, I'll hashtag worth it.
Indeed, that'd be really good. Oh, what if we do have siblings in our games and we couldn't have a badge because obviously everybody needs to get it.
Right.
But I feel like a sibling rivalry badge would be pretty fun.
It would be pretty funny.
Yep. That would be good.
I thought she was gonna leap away. I think my extension on my
yeah. Barely got it.
Just barely. Yeah.
Thor, do I have a Twitch name? My personal Twitch is ThorDG. I gotta be honest with you, I don't get to stream much because of working and stuff like that, which I love to do. However, it's ThorDG. You can see some of my history. Some of the varied history of me being an old man. All right, get it, buddy.
Maybe I'll go for the throwback attack. And
good, Avarice.
And bonus damage. Oh, cacti.
Oh man, Zing Monday broke his tibia. Dude, I hope you get better. That sucks, man. That really is unfortunate. Tibia's breaking bone. Makes me sad. Like, it's funny, like, when it comes to my own body, like, I can break anything and bleed out. It's fine. But when it's somebody else is, like, hurting and in trouble, I'm like, stop it! Put it back in! How do we fix this? So, my friend, I hope you get better. All the best wishes for you.
Ooh, see, that was a zap. That zap just melted my face.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die here.
Yep. For Medill, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, Margrave can definitely be played around if you have the right counters. You do have to get to know your upgrades and
Yeah.
actually account for him when he's on the enemy team.
Yeah, and surprisingly, Trip can do pretty well against a Margrave if she goes the armor break on the.
Her armor break daggers are huge.
Yeah, and I've seen a good Trip like bait and switch, like keep throwing the bleed daggers, keep breaking the armor, go in with a Q, knock him up, do your damage, and get back out, and then keep like just pestering it like a bird.
Looks like we're losing intake here.
I love how Margrave dies and falls apart. Bielico says like it's like it's just a tumble of armor. Yeah, I know what you mean. Indeed. You know what? The biggest counter to Margrave? Cliff Gaming. That's everybody's biggest counter.
That's true.
There's no going back for that, except if you're old school Roland or maybe even Wu jumping back onto the cliff. Oh, this might be a good pickup. Oh, good.
Evan, nice interrupts.
Nice. Evan got the Starburst upgrade on his Trip, managed to get out of there with a well-placed flash dance. Nice.
I'm going to say hi to Luke over here. Oh, I got interrupted.
Ooh, this could be butter. Oh,
this
nice.
Could be really bad for me.
Man, that Ghost doing a lot of work there.
I should have focused right there, actually.
They're calling for the. I don't know if Margrave can do the Cliff Gaming. I believe it. Oh, but I feel like he doesn't need it. There we go. Oh.
I do have the Cliff Gaming skill on Margrave,
I believe
actually.
you. I believe you. Are we going to set this up? Are we going to set this up? Oh, no,
I
I believe in you. I believe in you, Nanaman.
I could bait it.
I played it.
I'm not very good at it, but I
It's
can
okay.
try.
I believe.
Well, no, they're all gone now.
It's okay. Just kind of hang out. Oh,
I'm just gonna innocently hang out here.
Yeah. I mean, we're not doing
I
anything
hope
suspicious.
the other team comes here and
Oh my gosh.
attacks me when I'm vulnerable.
What are we doing? Happy birthday, my friend. Late belated birthday. Oh, here we go. I miss poor little Nanaman. Come and get the Nanaman. Oh,
He's too ranged.
I know.
You're too ranged.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
No, I think we just gotta go for the win here.
That's all right. We tried, folks. We tried.
Sorry.
Thor, who do you prefer as a shooter, Imani, Bowden, HK, or Roland? I love Roland. I like Imani in a certain team comp. I love Bowden. I actually just purchased his skin with a friendship icon of Potato. I actually just got his skin in the studio. I love his skins. Oh, I gotta hype you guys up a little bit. Love the skins. But I would say, all in all, I like Imani the best. With Roland, I love Roland as well.
Wow, do we have time for another?
Possibly. We definitely have time for another. We're going to get confirmation from chat, and maybe I'll take it for the last one.
Sure. Right. You have to play a controller, though.
And that way, do I?
Yeah, because it's super warm and clammy.
I don't know.
You can play mouse and keyboard.
Whoa. Oh, man.
Extra degree of gross. I don't know
I
what's
lied.
up with this controller.
It's super grody. All right.
This is like original gen.
All right. Well, we'll get a confirmation in chat. See if we can do one more because I want to play. And then that way you can answer some questions about progression.
That'd be awesome. I'm the worst at talking while playing.
It's all right.
My mind melts.
It happens. We got plenty of time. That's all right. Oh, yeah. This is like, you know when like consoles like the old NES would turn yellow after age.
Yeah.
This it's starting to do that.
Yeah, I think that's an original 360 controller. I mean,
I think so.
for PC, but I've never seen one this color. I mean, you're exactly right. That's like a sun-aged controller.
Guys, if you have any questions in general about progression, I know Nanaman can't spoil too much, but he is willing to talk a little bit about you.
Yeah.
Like what, from a very high level standpoint, like what do you think makes good progression, all that kind of stuff. Man, they want you back.
Shark Juggler's calling out the Nana Slams. Thanks, Shark.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Hey, my sister's in chat too.
Oh yeah.
Katie Hargies.
Diggler's gonna be great.
Back Nana. She's like, oh no, Thor. Sorry.
I know.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'll try to make you proud, chat.
Yeah.
You're really good. I mean, like.
I was messing up a couple of my leaps and a few of my stabs. We're actually working on improving the charge stab. I forget the upgrade name, but that's actually improved more internally, so you're more likely to hit those.
Cool. So tell us, Nanaman, how do we level up, and if there is ranking, what are they called?
Did I miss that one? Well, I mean, there is account experience that you get at the end of match. There is an account rank, which is used to measure out like certain currency rewards to your account, and the goal there is for you to always have some rewards to strive for. I mean, the account rank will gate some things, I mean, such as ranked play, but it's not going to be at max rank. There's a special reward that I'm holding for people at max rank that I'm just going to have to let you wonder about for a while. I'm not ready to talk about it.
Special
yet,
rewards. What is a special reward and what does it do?
But yeah, I really wanted to have something there at max rank, but we didn't want to hold back rank play that far because we think they understood our players would generally understand enough to play.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Rank before then, so we didn't want to hold it back. But the account rank is really mostly about just upping your prestige. There'll be some titles / account icons associated with that just feel more prestigious. I mean, nothing super crazy. If you play console shooters, you're probably familiar with a similar system. What am I trying to say? But yeah, it's really just about measuring out the rewards to ensure that that well never goes dry. I know a lot of games will have you rank up your account and then it
pretty much be done with it. Yeah,
it just be done forever. But
that doesn't feel right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I always want ours to mean something. So the account XP you get at end of game will always matter. That is my promise to you guys.
Nice. That's such a good feeling too, because I hate games that hurt you for wanting to play your favorite character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and especially like I get progression and I get why that's such a great thing. I love it. But that's such a good point. That's what really got me excited talking to you. You understand progression at its very base. It should never hurt the player. And I hate that feeling of being barred from like, oh, I got level 30. Now what do I do? And like, oh, just kidding. You can wipe your account and do it again. And you're like, what? Like that doesn't feel right. So yeah.
It was like there's got to be an in between, right? That's where I'm trying to find it.
In a Marquis, that's more of a developer question as far as matchmaking. I will say we're actively working on our matchmaking. We're this is closed beta, so it's, we haven't sent 1,000 invites. We don't have millions of players playing the game, so matchmaking is always going to be a struggle for us. And going forward, it's going to get better and better and better and better. So thanks for being patient with it. But there'll definitely be a lot of nuances of that.
Taihu, the amount of points and currency you receive at the end of the match is determined out of a base formula. It takes the length of the match into account, whether or not you won or lost, and eventually there'll be some penalties there to ensure that you actually, some enforcement rules to ensure you actually participated in the match and didn't just idle through it to get the rewards.
True.
So it's a combination of all those things, but it's mostly a measure of your time and if you guys won or lost.
All right. All right. So first thing I like to do is slap the tab key. Tab key, not the tap key. Slap the tab key and see who I'm going up against. If I find myself going up against like a lot of range, which I'm not, it's about half and half actually. Wait, who's on Talon and Duke? That kind of depends on what I like to do for Hellburst.
Yes.
Going for a lot of melee, then I like to do that. I'm going to look for these orbs though. Friendship orbs in the middle. Hey! Oh, Talon, don't do it!
African Rico, yeah, there are some leaderboard things that we're investigating.
Oh, yeah.
I know there's like 10 hero stats, for example, on Xbox Live at the least that measure like key things.
What is he doing here?
Oh
my god, I'm trying to save it. Oh.
But there will be a lot more things like that as well. But yes, we want all those things.
Alright, Huggles in the back. Might be able to help him out here. Try to keep this. Oh, that's not good.
But yeah, the Hellburst branch is like Thor was doing. If you see yourself up against a lot of ranged, it's great to go longer deflect time on Hellburst, and that leads to another upgrade that I often take, which deflects projectiles back. So a lot of times that's the path I go if I'm up against a lot of ranged guys. If I just want more DPS though, the right path is really strong. It just gives you more damage. And then the second upgrade tier, one of them slows people in the back. So it stops deflecting if you go the right path, but it's just better if you just want more raw damage.
Does it stop reflecting, or does it reflect?
I
think it still deflects.
Yes,
it still deflects, but it doesn't reflect.
Doesn't reflect. Okay, you're probably right.
If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the nuance. I just know I deal more damage. That was a good dunk.
Let me tell Taylor to stick with
I'd love to go yell at him for you. He's actually been doing really good lately. I got to give him props.
I do.
We gave him a lot of crap when he first started. But
yeah, he's gotten a lot better as a player.
He's really dangerous now. I really have to respect him and make sure I keep tabs on if he's backcapping or whatever he's doing to our team. He's solid.
Oh, that's not good. Hopefully build up a little bit of a shield. All right, Roman's.
But yeah, I guess we were talking about it a little bit earlier. There will be more progression features coming online over the course of the next 2 builds. I don't want to talk about all of them yet because I'd rather you guys got to see them. One I will go ahead and spoil though is all the badges you're earning in game right now. There's actually going to be a badge collection where you can see lifetime, how many Highlander badges you've gotten, how many First Bloods you've gotten, and just get a really good idea of who you are as a player, how many revenge badges you've gotten, as Thor is illustrated. So you just have a better idea of where you're at as a player and what you excel at, which is a good learning experience.
Oh, good heal coming out. There we go, there's another one.
Yeah, Failco. Taylor-Post Taito is extremely good, especially if he has any support from his team. The part we get on him about is a lot of times he'll run in, engage in a mismatch, and then complain that his team's not there. It's like he should have told us when he went in, is our thinking. But he's getting a lot better about that. I think he's gotten the hit and run tactics down on Taito really well. So I am always happy to see Taylor on my team now. Start calling out the Highlander. Did you just get a Highlander, or is he just saying that?
I think so.
Is there Margrave on the other team?
No, actually not.
Okay. Well, it might have been someone else. I guess there's some other mirror match.
Speaking of,
Woo, nice dunk.
Thanks. There's that armor break I talked about. So they are taking up intake. I wish we could kind of focus on
Yeah, Wolfman trip players are gonna love Highlander badges.
Oh, I know, right?
I guess for the trip matchup, it's whoever gets that kickoff, really, right? Oh, thanks, Shark.
There we go. 3-person. Oh, that's not good.
Yeah, Highlander's one of the ones that I feel like is distinctly our game, and I'm really happy to have that one. I just remember like a lot of times the badges is just moment-to-moment game inspiration. Like you just play a match, and then someone does something epic, and you start to think like, okay, how can you encapsulate that? And like for example, there's a badge at the game called Ghost Hunter.
Oh,
for killing someone while they're stealth. The first time I thought about that one, it was because Lexi was playing on Amani, and she's stealth. And usually that's just Amani going away and you never find her again. Yeah. But this time I was actually able to find her and kill her while she was stealth, and I thought, man, that should have been a badge. Because that was hard. She also plays a lot of Trip, so I actually codenamed that one the Lexi badge. So if you get a Ghost Hunter in game, just know that Lexi inspired that one. Just because it's so challenging to kill her when she stealths. That's right, Wolfman.
I wonder what
for Trip to win a fight, she needs a good kickoff.
I wonder what Taylor does do that reaction.
Do I need to go talk to Taylor right now?
No, it's okay.
Is it bad?
He's gonna get that Cyclops. Get it, man.
I missed your team comp. Is it the same as?
We're doing pretty good. We actually got a pretty.
Taylor, okay, they swapped around at least one. I know was on the enemy team, so slightly different comp. Oh, thanks, Taihu. Yeah, Death's Door I'm really happy with right now.
Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Just getting those kills while near death, and then knowing you yourself are at Death's Door when you earn that one, and probably need to go find some safety.
This is
assuming
me saving
the guy you killed wasn't.
Oh, don't tell me! I never do anything for you, Taylor.
It's Killjoy badge right there. That means Katie was on a kill streak of 3 or more, and Thor just put a stop to it. But sorry, talking about the badge collection earlier, that will be in the out-of-game UI. That'll actually have descriptions of all the badges, so you won't need me here explaining them to you and telling you what they do. You'll actually be able to go in, see how many you've earned lifetime, which ones you've never earned, and then actually find out what you need to do to obtain those. Although I think most of them will just come naturally if you play the game, so I don't think people need to go out of their way too much, to be honest. Really got that Cyclops, Shark says. They must have resummoned over it, though.
I hear the focus is popping. Oh, no.
Your team's got to follow up on that. It was a good initiate, though.
Ooh, that Crunchy's from behind. Oh,
ooh. Oh, they got Crunchy now. Crunchy's support skills are pretty sick.
I guess she's going for the adult.
I think Crunchy was supporting me really well. He was probably the the unspoken hero of the last 2 matches. Every time I was low, I felt like there's an alchemist flash that just came in at my feet, and it was beautiful. So thank you, Crunchy.
Crunchy does a really good
there,
job supporting.
if you're listening. I'll thank him when I get out of here too, since he's actually here. So. Oh yeah, thanks Hydrolon. Yeah, the gigantic badge, for anybody not familiar, is the top killing spree badge in the game.
Yeah.
So there's killing sprees at 3, 6, 9, 12, and 15. And 15 is known as gigantic. So you can actually go gigantic in our game. It's kind of awesome. Thor's going gigantic! Maybe not this game, but I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it. But yeah, I actually capped that one. 15 seemed a little low to me at first until I realized a lot of our games are very short, and 15 is probably the most realistic number I'd expect people to get in a healthy game, so that's why I didn't go further with that one, in case anyone was curious. And there's also an equivalent streak for assist sprees. Assist sprees also go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, with Legionnaire being the top assist spree badge. And Thor just got a Retribution badge. Retribution is killing an enemy on the team that was either your nemesis or arch enemy. So
now,
someone might.
Don't go.
Taylor, are we yelling at Taylor again?
He's coming back.
That intake.
It's coming back.
You guys need to get some adult creatures up. That's all I know for sure.
Whoa. Oh, it wasn't worth.
Yeah, I'm curious, Hydrolon, did you know what the gigantic badge did when you got it in game? So I know there's like next to no feedback in game at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Because there's no descriptions for them anywhere, but that's what we're gonna fix in the upcoming build.
Indeed.
And if you guys have any feedback on the badges, once you can actually read the descriptions in game, I'd be happy to take any feedback. If you see me on Twitch or just message me on Twitter, either way. Or obviously on our internal forums if you're there.
Ooh. Oh, I'm trying to help save him.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Poor Grifter. Nobody's helping Grifter.
Grifter doesn't need any help. Well, maybe he did that, but.
Oh, Naga. I mean, Griffin's shooting those laser eyes. You know what? Or we could just do 3v5, please.
I totally agree, Wolfman. We'll get that badge added straight away.
Team Arena, please. Team, I'm by myself here, team.
So Wolfman had a good idea.
What's up?
I think there should be a badge for getting a quadra kill on Uncle Spen by Cliff Gaming after healing 3 or more allies with healing waters while Mountain Cyclops is summoning on your cavern point. Call it Perfect Alchemy.
Perfect Alchemy, that'd be good.
So if the stars align just right. I love it.
I want some Full Metal Alchemist reference, like the Alchemist Stone or something.
Yeah,
like that.
I would love that as a hero skin actually. If you had some sort of like chrome Uncle Spen, like totally Full Metal Alchemist. Right?
Oh man,
make it happen. I hope there's an artist watching the stream right now that's I can start concepting that. I think I just offended them though, if I'm being honest. They would not be happy.
No, I don't think so.
Although they could make that one cool if they would just do it our way.
Full Metal Alchemist. That'd be really good. I like that. All right, so we do gotta get some creatures, adult creatures up that are gonna have that passive power gain over us. Okay, interesting. Oh, here we go.
Ooh, hey, just you guys when they get close. Yeah, losing that support Sven on your team is definitely hurting over the 2 games I played. Like I said, Crunchy's a monster. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. All those red bars. Oh, Duncan. Oh. Duncan on Duncan. I like it.
Oh man. Trying to get out. Grifter, you managed to get. Oh, Grifter! We're trying to backcap too much to the team fight. But that's alright. It happens. I'm actually going for, if I can't win the game, I'm definitely going to go out with some glib gaming.
You win every time you clip game. It's true.
Alright, so they're definitely going to get this move here.
Was there talk about Margrave skins earlier? I don't think we have anything to show today, do we?
No, I don't have anything
Sorry,
to show today,
guys.
but soon.
There are
And
some cool ones though.
we do.
I like.
We do have some very cool ones.
Oh, cool. That's good to know, Hydrolon. Yeah, I might need to
Oh, managed to get out of it. Come on.
make sure we keep
Are you
that
kidding
text
me?
in even once the descriptions are in.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
Oh, they're wondering, was Vampire Hunter D the anime with the D?
Vampire
You
Hunter.
probably can't say even, can you?
I wouldn't say it.
Does it start with a D? Because I was thinking Lotus Wars maybe. But
Ooh, good shot with the vote.
Shark Juggler says Huggles still in it to win it. Huggles was carrying us last game. I think I looked up. She was like 14-1 at one point. She's wrecking things. Ooh, this is not a good time to be in Clash.
No.
I see two.
Oh, if we can fight this off. Oh, no.
Huggles! Just carry it for the team!
They're going. Oh, you gotta protect the D.
Yeah. You guys might show up just in time. I think.
Yeah. Oh, if we can just not let it go down.
Evan got it.
Ah.
This is not going well.
No, it's not.
That's the value of a good support, people. Crunchy Frog switched teams, and now everything falls apart. Support players rule. I love you guys. I actually played a lot of Uncle Sven for many months. About, I guess 9 months ago, I was really heavy into Sven. I love playing as him. I'm going to revisit him. Although I found lately when playing internally, we tend to either need a good Charnock or Margrave on our team. So I tend to go one of those two roles. Every so often I'll get to break out to Taito on an Assassin. But we have a lot of support players internally, so I haven't been playing as much Sven as I otherwise might, because I love that character. He's so much fun. Yeah, Pyro's wondering, can we nerf Huggles? Nerf Huggles. I can go unplug her keyboard. That might do it.
That might do it.
That might do it. Or just make her, just change out her inputs. It's like, here, you don't get keyboard mouse anymore. Learn how to play on controller. Like me. Although I will say, when I first started to learn the heroes on controller, it felt a little I felt a little nerfed at the beginning, and then at some point I felt like I was stronger on controller than I was in mouse and keyboard. Part of that might just be me. I'm really sensitive to any sort of like mouse or keyboard changes between my home and workstation or at convention centers. Also, mouse sensitivity matters a lot, so if that's slightly off, I play terribly. What I love about the controller is it's consistent across every workstation. You can plug a controller into anybody's game client and play just as effectively on their station as you would on your own.
Good game, Reno, everybody.
Looks
like we got rolled that game.
Yeah, Crunchy Frog is 3-0. That's all I know. That's look at that, 21 assists on Crunchy.
Good game, Reno.
Good job, Crunchy.
Great game. That was a rough one. I'm not gonna lie. We didn't do any team fighting.
Yeah.
A little unfortunate, but that happens. That happens in the Clash course.
Yeah.
That's just what it goes.
We're doing it live, people.
I know. That's the way it goes. You had some really two really good games.
Thank you for making me look good.
No worries, man. No worries. That's what I'm here for.
But really, it was Crunchy. Crunchy was 3-0. That's all I know.
Good game, Reno.
Crunchy made me look good. Thank you, Crunchy.
I know. It wasn't the best of a game, but that's all right. It's all right.
Hi, Falco.
Hey, Alan Card Vanguard. Good to see you on there, my friend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the end of the Clash course. I hope you enjoyed today's show. Join us next time at 1 to 3 on Tuesday, every single Tuesday. For if you want more of us, go ahead and follow us at GoGigantic / Twitch TV here for everything Clash course. Be on the lookout for our YouTube videos, Clash course, because they will have Zenobia and Sven and this one up. We had a little bit of an issue with YouTube encoding and stuff like that, but we got that all ironed out. Make sure you follow us on our Reddit, r/Gigantic rather, not GoGigantic, on our Twitter to get updates all the time, and of course our Facebook at GoGigantic.tv, or actually GoGigantic.com, not TV. That's something on Twitch.
Right.
I want to say from the very bottom of my heart, guys, thank you so much for coming out and hanging out with us. We're gonna have some fun times, and we'll see you guys next time on the Clash course.
Shark wants me to nano slam the desk. I don't think you want me to.
I like my desk. I like don't destroy my desk.
Might be a little fragile.
Boom!
I'm sorry, Shark.
Maybe next time, though. Maybe
I'm
next
doing
time.
it in my heart.
Yeah, man. Thanks so much for coming out today.
Yeah, it was a blast.
And we're gonna do some more fun stuff too.
Oh yeah?
Very soon.
Okay.
Very soon, chat.
Oh.
Very soon. It's going to be good. Yeah. It's going to be great. Tell me, please. No worries, Cookison. Have a great day, guys. I'll see you next time on the Clash course.
Thanks, everybody.
Yeah, that was good.